Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've actually just filmed a unboxing for my TikTok of everything I purchased at Bicester Village, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to film it for YouTube as well, because I realised not everyone that follows me on here will follow me on TikTok, and I got some really good bits. So I just thought, you know what, let's film a little impromptu haul. Also, my hair is due to be washed tomorrow, so you know when like it just doesn't move, so please just ignore that. But on Saturday we went to Farmhouse for a day of sunbathing to realise it was nothing but grey clouds when we got there. So we was like, what can we do with our day? We ended up at Bicester Village, and if you've been to Bicester Village, you know it's hit or miss. You either want absolutely everything and find the best deals, or there's just not much there in stock. And I came away very well off, if I do say so myself. So let me just show you what I picked up. I mean, I have just unboxed it all, so that is why everything's out of the packaging. But first up, we have Loewe. I mean, where we wasn't planning on going, I wasn't planning on spending money, but there were just so many things I wanted, and I felt like the deals I actually did get were so good. So sometimes at Bicester Village, some of the discounts aren't really worth it, or they're not that much money off, depending on what season it is, what stock they have in, etc, etc. But I feel like everything I bought was at a very good discount. So starting off with Loewe, these are a man repeller shoe, just to pre-warn you. I love a man repeller shoe. I actually just want to quickly show you another man repeller shoe I bought the other day, which are these Birkenstocks. They're like a granddad shoe, but I freaking love them. And I did, sorry about the sirens, that's just living in London for you. I did originally want the suede ones, which everyone seems to have, but saw these and freaking loved them. They were kind of giving me like Miu Miu vibes, and can confirm they're actually comfortable. So that is also a recent purchase. But moral of the story, I love a man repeller shoe. Saw these and thought they are me to an absolute T. I mean, they're gorgeous. I freaking love them. Not for everyone, which I appreciate, but for a girl that loves an ugly shoe, these are so good, and I just loved them on. I do need to get some suede protector, but just like this plimsoll style shoe, I loved the colour, I loved the odd shape, and I just felt like they looked really cool on, and I feel like I'd get so much wear out of these once I protect them. So they were meant to be £550, and I got them for £275, which I thought was pretty good, and I just know I will wear them so much. Next up is from Marni. So me and Lindy actually brought matching bags. They did have loads of different colourways, and they had smaller ones, but there was something about this colourway I just adored, which is unusual for me considering I don't really like or wear pink. But it was just like this shopping tote. I also love the metal handles. Felt like that would be so good on holiday. I would also wear it in England. Like, it's such a good size and such a good shape, and I just love the colours. And then that was meant to be £130, and I got it for £60, I believe. Like £60 for this Marni bag I thought was so good, and I'll get so much wear out of that. To be honest, sometimes when I go to Bicester, you end up, well, me personally, I end up buying unnecessary things that I just think, oh, it's such a good deal, I'm just going to buy that, and I never wear it. Or it just sits in my wardrobe and I wear it once. So I feel like everything I've actually bought on this trip is a very good purchase that I will rewear over and over again. So next up, from YSL, I actually didn't go into YSL because I went to the bathroom. Lindy was like, I'm quickly gonna go into YSL and I'll meet you at the bathroom. I was like, okay, perfect, fine. Then she texted me saying, come here now. And I mean, you don't have to ask me twice. So I met her in YSL and she was like, look at this top. And she was like, do you know what? It's more you. I feel like it's got your name all over it. You have it. I was like, no, you try it on. If you absolutely love it, you have it. Anyway, long story short, I tried it on, fell in love, and she didn't love it on her as much. And also the fact that I bought it means she can wear it anyway. So what is mine is hers regardless, but it is just like this lace cami. It's a little bit sheer, it's very sexy, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And if you know me, I feel like this is literally me in a top. Even with just like a simple pair of tailored white trousers, a pair of jeans. And I feel like it's a special top to have in your wardrobe. So that was meant to be $830. I would never pay $830 for it, mind. And I got it for $125. That was such a good steal. And it's absolutely beautiful. And the fact that it was my size, I felt like it was just meant to be. So naturally, that came home with me. And then last but not least, we have Acne Studios, which is one of my favourite brands. If I could afford to buy everything, I absolutely would. Like, their jackets are my all-time favourite jackets. And their knitwear, the t-shirts, the jumpers, just, I'm obsessed. And they do such great denim. Lindy actually bought a really good pair of jeans. But I already bought 2 things and I was just like, refrain from buying anything else. So I picked up 2 things. First is actually menswear. But if you follow me and you know me, I absolutely love menswear. I just love the slouchy fit. I love that it's oversized and usually a bit more boxy. And granted, it's just a plain jumper, but this will get so much wear and will be in my wardrobe forever. It's so versatile. It fits so well. I actually wore this yesterday. Pretty sure it's a men's medium. Annoyingly, I can't remember how much it was. I think it was, off the top of my head, 150, I think. Which is so good for this Acne jumper. I just know I'm gonna be wearing that constantly. And then the next up was this t-shirt, which I've actually had my eye on for a little while. Originally it is £240 and it was down to 144, but I got an extra 10% off this and the jumper. So girl math, it's cheap basically. And I just thought it was so cute. I did try it on and it fits so well. So that is everything I picked up at Bicester Village. I feel like I got some really good things and very good wardrobe staples. Can't really figure out what I love the most. Maybe the Loewe slip-on shoes, but I feel like the best deal here has been the YSL jumper for sure. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little haul. I have actually got so many hauls I need to film for you, but I've just not had the chance. So I'm hoping to either film them today or tomorrow. So hopefully next week or maybe even this week, there will be another haul. But for now, I just wanted to share with you what I got from Bicester. And while I'm here, I'm just going to quickly show you what I'm wearing. I mean, so this top is Lioness. I actually bought it from ASOS though. Lauren had it when we went away and I just loved it. So naturally had to buy it. I did actually go to the Hackney Marathon yesterday to watch. Obviously I wasn't running. And I saw 2 girls wearing it and they look great. And then I'm just wearing these like lounge style pants from Acne Studios, and they are the best things ever, not even being dramatic. It does also have a matching tee, but that's in a wash, and it also comes in like a coffee caramel colour, which I also have, but again that is in the wash. I actually wore that to Bicester Village. These are the best sets ever, so if you buy anything, let it be these Acne Studios sets. Oh, I've got one more thing to show you actually while you're here. Look at her. For a girl that just says she hates pink, it's a bit of a random purchase, but Acne Studios actually do a jacket exactly this shape, but it is literally like £1,500, and it's like nude and it's got a big Acne Studios print on the back, and I have been obsessed with it for years but could never bring myself to buy it. And when I saw Sisters and Seekers bring this out, I was like, that is literally the shape of the Acne Studios jacket, and I actually loved the dusty pink. So she had to come home with me. Me and Lauren also made a deal. So there were 2 jackets on Sisters and Seekers, this pink one, and then they've got like a boxier bomber jacket style one in a baby blue. So Lauren bought the blue, I bought the pink, and we're just gonna mix and match because that's what true friendships are about. But I generally think that's it now. I've got one more thing actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you one more thing. A collaboration that we never knew we needed. Jimmy Fairley and Reformation. And these sunglasses are so good. Are these Jimmy Fairley? These could be Jimmy Fairley. Anyway, they're one of my favourite sunglasses brand. These need a freaking clean, Jesus. And I love Reformation. So this collaboration is like music to my ears. If you've watched my vlog, you would have seen this, but these are the sunglasses. Can you guess which ones I went for? It also fits so well. They're just this classic frame, so they are a little bit tortoiseshell, but they kind of look black. So I guess you can kind of wear them with whatever, but how nice is that frame? So lovely, and they're so dainty and gorgeous. Again, I feel like I'll get a lot of wear out of those. I'm also going through the biggest purge of my life with my wardrobe, so I will actually leave my Vinted. What drama going on out there today? So I'll actually leave my Vinted link down below because I need to make room for all this new stuff, and I need to decrease the level of things I have. So a lot of things are going to go onto my Vinted. So if you are interested in buying any of my stuff, I will start to upload things this week. But I hope you enjoyed that haul, and I will see you in my next video.